Zack.
We have all seen everyone's portfolio up to this point. I feel like shaking things up a bit today. I've got a surprise in store for my last speech for you guys. What I will cover now is some humor out of my portfolio, my thoughts for the week, and my recorded ideas. These are some pictures I'd like to present to you. This upper left-hand corner picture is a picture in Belfair, Washington at a ORV park. I just thought it was a cool picture to throw on there. Jump in a gravel pit. Thought it was pretty fun. Good stuff. There's a picture of the mountain. It's a cool view. I like the picture a lot. It's a beautiful picture of the mountain. In the center is a picture of a engine that I got for a graduation present from high school for my truck in the bottom right-hand corner, which is my absolute love. I could not love anything more than I love my truck. And here is a picture on the bottom left of me jumping my quad at my house. This property from down below, you can see the house up top. It's a couple years ago. It's pretty old. It looks a little bit prettier now. We don't necessarily ride the quads on the grass because the dad will skin the butt. Here is also a picture that you saw before. I just blew it up to kind of show how I think it's pretty. I really like it. I just watched it. I love that truck. Like I said, I can't elaborate on it anymore. Now I will show you some stuff from my portfolio. I have here a funny story that I'd like to elaborate about for my humor section. It's about my buddy Charlie. When he crashed on his quad, we were out riding at a place called Mutt Creek Hill out in Graham. It's kind of by my house. We were riding our quads out of the power lines. I was following behind him on a trail when, as I came upon a sharp right-hand corner, I noticed some really odd-looking tire tracks on the side of the trail. I crept forward around the corner and down a hill about 10 feet tall or so. I saw Charlie laying on the ground and I could not see his quad. I made sure he was okay first off, and he was, just a little shook up. After I declared him alive and well, I looked around for his quad and couldn't find it. I thought, where could this thing have gone? There are just trees around us. As I looked back toward him, I saw the quad wedged by the two front tires in between two trees about 20 yards away from him. The bike was okay, but one of the pieces on the front end that has to do with some steering stuff was a little messed up. We were able to ride it back though, so it was pretty cool. Charlie was definitely upset, but there isn't much you can do when you're hauling balls into a corner that snuck up on you with a 10-foot drop to it. He said he hit and jumped a stump, sailed through the air, and landed facing the other way on his back. Sounds pretty painful, but he was all right. After we got done laughing after the sweet crash, I walked up the hill to where he launched from, and sure enough, there was a stump with a huge chunk taken out of it and a path through some bushes where you can see quad tracks. I couldn't believe that he flew like 20 feet from impact over these bushes. He would have been golden if he landed in the bushes compared to the huge rocks. I'm glad my buddy is okay and his pretty new quad isn't hardly beat up at all. I can look forward to many more good times riding and crashing. It's just the nature of the beast, I told him, and sometimes you got to get back on the horse and start mobbing, son. That made him laugh, and we ended up having a good day after all. Well, if I can actually find it, I might be able to share it with you. My ideas that I had listed in my portfolio. I think I have 8 of them listed, and here they are. Very glad summer quarter's over. It was so hot in my welding booth. I wonder what those maintenance guys do in that brick building out in front of the welding shop all day. Finally, those guys are finished with those apartments across the street. Their hammering was getting pretty annoying. Oh great, the weather's starting to turn to crap. I hate the fall. Man, I really need to fix my leaking windshield. Okay, I'm done with Chevys. The tranny in my S10 pickup went out, so I gotta drive the Ford till I fix it. This sucks. I love driving my truck, but compared to the S10's 25 miles to the gallon, the Ford is getting too expensive for a daily driver. Finally, thank God the tranny is done. I can stop spending hundreds of dollars in fuel. So now, everybody grab your coats, hats, what you may please.
Do I follow it even if
And
turn
let's go
on?
out
Leave it
back.
on?
Oh, okay. You gonna kick up your stuff? You gonna kick up your stuff? You gonna kick up your stuff?
I want to take this one.
Oh, did I do? I didn't harm it then.
Oh yeah, it's fine. I've got plenty.
What do you want us to rate?
The box with it says charmer.
We'll bring our stuff with us? Oh yeah, it's already. Come on, sweetheart. Bring
Is it raining? Oh, it's totally raining.
your jacket and your.
All right, guys, meet me out.
Help clean up your mess, though. Oh, thank you very much, you guys.
Yeah, that was funny though.
She's too funny. Thank you. Come on, babe. We gotta go outside.
She's like, I'm a good artist, but my dad's better because he draws tattoos.
Yeah. Oh gosh, she's too funny. Come on, babe. Tell her bye.
What's he gonna do? Kick up some
Come on, sweetheart. Hurry. I gotta be out there.
I got him. Go ahead. I take him out.
What are you gonna do? Kick up some dust?
Oh shit. How am I supposed to? How am I supposed to?
Out here, so I'll make it quick for you. There's some basic tricks you can do. There's things called a wheelie. There's things called a stoppie where you lean on the front brakes. I'll try it. It's a little wet. I don't know if it'll work. I'm also going to try something called a bicycle where you go up on 2 times.
Put your hood on.
That's funny. Told him I'd give him CPR.
I'll try it. This is called a bicycle. It's kind of wet, you know? Oh yeah, it'll work. It'll work.
Oh, life flashing so bad.
I know.